If you're new to peptides and you're looking to switch over from telehealth, watch this video. My name's Ashley. I go as the biohacking girly. I am down 31 lbs from biohacking and I am here to help you. I was once a newbie and I had no idea how to do any of this, so I totally understand, and I don't judge, because a lot of the people on this app, they will judge you and they will be annoyed that you want to know information, and that's not my style. So if you're trying to get into what I like to call research pep, because this is strictly for research, just know that these don't come with instructions. They're not going to come with syringes. They're not going to come with alcohol wipes. And I don't normally look like this, but I'm literally on my way to go clock in for work. So like, I'm just trying to get this message out. Okay, so when you're on the site and when you're looking for, the product that you want to get, TRZ, aka TERS, I'm not going to say the full name because like there's stuff going on with that. But anyways, it's called GLP-2 on the site. And RETA, R-E-T-A, short for, if I say the long word, we're going to get all kinds of bots in the comments. So like it's GLP-3. And then SEMA is I'll just put it on the screen. Okay, so really important, because I'm getting so many DMs and I can't answer all of them, even though I really wish I could, and like I am little by little, but I just don't have that much time. Okay, when you're looking at the site and when you're looking at the vial, the number that's on the vial is how much peptide is in that vial. It's not the strength. So if it says TRZ, or it's going to say GLP-2, 10 mg, that's how much peptide is in that vial. It's not the strength. Okay, so for example, if my test subject takes 5 mg of TRZ a week, he would need a 20 mg vial to last him a whole month, because he's doing 5 mg a week. There's 4 weeks in a month. You do the math. 5 times 4 is 20. So that's how that works, okay? I hope that makes sense. If you were on 7.5 a week, you would need a 30 mg vial. Okay, so these come as a freeze-dried powder. They are not reconstituted for you like you might be used to from a compounding pharmacy. This is not that. They're literally coming from a vendor, a supplier, from a lab. It's not a pharmacy, and it's up to you to reconstitute them, aka turn it back into a liquid so that you can draw up and poke yourself. So you need bacteriostatic water, and it's up to you how much you want to reconstitute with. You can do 1 ml, you can do 2 ml, you can do 3 ml. All it is it's more volume in the vial, and then it just means you have to draw up more units on the syringe. I prefer 2 ml. That's just like my middle ground for me, because how I see it is the less BAC water you use, the more precise your your amount on the syringe is gonna be. So like, let's say you're doing like a very small amount, you're gonna be drawing up like 5 units. That's actually kind of hard to do for me anyway. So I would rather do like 2 milliliters of BAC water, so that it's gonna end up being like 10 units. That's a lot easier than 5 units. Okay, and those of you that don't know how to reconstitute, you're like, what does that mean? How do I do it? You can either look it up on here, you can look it up on YouTube, or you can go on my Instagram, same username, Biohacking Girly. I have a pinned video on how to reconstitute. I'm also gonna post one on here. I think I'm gonna do a tab like peptides for beginners, and then I'll just have like all my intro videos, and I'll put a reconstitution video on there. And then if you're wondering what ml is, that's milliliter. 1 milliliter is 1 full syringe, 100 units. So if I use 2 milliliters of BAC water to reconstitute my vial, that would be 2 full syringes. Okay, very important. I cannot give you your DOSE. I can't. I'm not a doctor, and I wouldn't even feel right telling you what to take. You have to do your own research on that. And after you find out how much you're gonna take or whatever, that's when I encourage you to use the peptide calculator. I have one in my link tree. It's free, and this is how you fill it out, okay? There's 3 steps with the peptide calculator. Step number 1 is gonna be, what is your DOSE? So you select 1 mg, 5 mg, however much. And if it's less than a mg, like if it's mcg, microgram, then you gotta go like 0.5, that would be 500 micrograms, or like 0.3 would be 300 micrograms. So once you get past step 1, then you go to step 2. That's how many mgs are in your vial. Is it 10 mg? Is it 12 mg. So that's option number 2 you select. And then option number 3 is going to be how much did you reconstitute with. So like in my case, it's 2 ml. So I would just select 2 ml. Boom, at the bottom you're going to see the diagram of the syringe. It's literally going to show you. Like, it's so dummy proof that you can't mess it up. So please be safe, guys. Always use the peptide calculator. Like I said, I can't give you your dosing because I'm not a doctor, and like, I wouldn't feel right doing that. I can only share what clinical studies are showing, like as far as like what research has been done with these particular peptides. Or I can tell you like how much I do, like in my research with my test subject, but I don't give DOSE to people. So there it is. I hope this helps. If you need more help, feel free to reach out. Please be patient with me because I am a pretty busy girl, but I am happy to help. And follow me on here, follow me on Instagram, same username. You can check out my highlights. I have like tips and guidelines on there that are helpful and beneficial to you guys. And I'm gonna be continuing to do this as a series because I think I hit the Telehealth Girlies For You page. I think I hit the GLP-1 community. I tagged them in my last video and I ended up getting hit up by a lot of the telehealth girls. I used to be a telehealth girl too. I was with Mochi. So, and by the way, my Mochi video was a joke, okay? Like, people take me way too literally. I'm a goofball. I like to make jokes. Like, I like to exaggerate things. So don't always take me so literally, please. Otherwise, you're not gonna have a good time on my page. All right, anyways, that's it, guys. I gotta go. So catch you guys on the next video.